Hi, I'm Myrna of Blackbright News, and yeah, I'm not too happy today, to be honest, because I'm a bit disappointed. I'm a bit disappointed by the black men who have been responding or commenting to the videos about why they don't have our back and are women the enemy, and another video I put up. And I mean, honestly, they said that black women were hostile and aggressive, but my God, some of the responses I've got you would actually think I'd personally hurt these men one-on-one. I don't even know them, but they're calling me out of my name, they're cursing, and it's almost like it's a revenge thing. All they're saying is, we've been bad-mouthing them for the last 30 years and they're fed up of it. They ain't got time to sort out the wheat from the chaff, and as far as they're concerned, they're done. Well, that's good. Bully for you if you're done. I don't care if you don't want a black woman or you never see a black woman as long as you live. That is not the object of these videos. These videos aren't about relationships, a black man and a black woman getting together. These videos are about closing the hostility gap between black men and black women. And I don't understand why, even if you don't want to deal with a black woman, why you can't at least be civil. You know, I mean, somebody said they needed therapy, and I thought to myself, well, that's a bit unkind. But I'm seriously wondering. I'm not talking about all black men. I'm talking about the ones who have responded to the videos I've put up. Now, I haven't been unseemly. I haven't cursed. I haven't been hostile. I've just said things how I've seen it. I've responded to comments as best as I can, and I've tried to provide answers. But these men are saying that we're this, I don't even want to repeat the language. I mean, it's profanities, it's everything. It's like, kill all black women, we hate you. And it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, you don't even know us. You don't even know half of us. And you know what the sad thing is that, I asked why it happened, and then somebody said, oh, they've seen it's the financial ruin women have put them through. They've left them without anything. So I was empathizing, and I said, oh, I'm ever so sorry to hear that happened to you. That's really unfortunate. It's about making the right choices and accepting responsibilities for the choices you make. I even said, if it's happened twice, what were the similarities between the two women? Why you didn't notice that they were of a similar character? So you didn't get bitten twice. The guy writes back and says, oh, well, it didn't happen to me. It's not a personal experience. And that is what I'm getting. I'm getting that these men are shouting us down in the most horrific way, and they haven't even experienced it firsthand. They've either seen it on TV, or they've seen it wherever they've seen it, or they might have seen it in celebrity land. I don't know. But wherever they've seen it, they've taken it upon themselves to wear this banner of I hate black women. And, cast it around. How does that look? I mean, even to white people. I know I was talking to this woman, and she wanted to introduce this black girl. She's a white girl, a mate of mine, and she wanted to introduce this black guy to a black woman. And the black guy says, I don't date black girls. And she came to me and she was confused. She said, I don't understand that. How can he not want to date black women? And he's black. And she was genuinely confused. Now, it's fine if, and I mean, some of you are so bloody, I don't know. I mean, why would you say that to a white woman anyway? How does that make you look? How does that make you look, that you hate yourself so much that you can't even talk to a black woman in a respectful way. I don't really, to be honest, it doesn't, you can't hurt me. You can throw stones and throw profanities to me. I just think it's a sad state of affairs when people are talking civilly and the black man is responding, or these black men are responding in such a hostile and hateful way. No one said anything, you know. All we're talking about is, why is there a division? They're talking about the past. I don't know what past they're talking about. I don't even know what they're talking about black women have been talking about them for the last 30 years. There's no examples. There's no sources. They're not saying, okay, if you look at such and such a newspaper, or if you look up such and such a name, you will see what she said. There's none of that. There's no evidence at all. And I think these black men have been brainwashed. I really do. I think whether it's the media, whether the society, whatever it is, these black men have been brainwashed. Because until one of them can come up and say, look, this happened to me, this is how I'm dealing with it, this is why I feel that way, it's a load of bull. Because why are you attacking innocent people about things that haven't happened to you? And they've happened to someone else. Why would you take on that? Why would you be so bitter about it? Why do you have to justify that hatred so much? That's what I would like to know. I don't know why you need to do that. It's really, really unfortunate. Like I said, thank God for conscious black men. Thank God for the black men who are in relationships with black women and they love black women. Thank God, because they are holding up the banner and letting you guys who want to badmouth us look like I don't even know what you look like. But it's not a good look. It's not a good look. So, I've been told to mind my own business. I've been told to leave it alone. I've been told to let people go out with who they want to go out with. And like I said, anybody can go out with whoever they want to go out with. If you'd bother to listen to the videos, you would know it's not about a black man and a black woman having a relationship. It's got nothing to do with that. So when you're saying, oh, we don't want you, it's no skin off of my nose. Because it's not about relationships. It's about the same hostility you're showing in your responses. Where is that coming from? Especially when you haven't been directly affected. And then you're directing it at me, a stranger. So there's got to be a screw loose somewhere, because that's not normal behaviour. That's definitely not normal behaviour. There's some kind of demon spirit going on there. And, to be honest, I don't really want to entertain it, and I'm fed up of deleting negative messages. I mean, if you're responding in a way that's helpful, like I've had a couple of helpful responses, then that's fine. And that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping to get some positive responses from people who really would like to see a change. I don't want to hear from you people who are quite happy hating. I don't want to hear from you, because that's not where my energy is. My energy is on a more positive level, and I really want to see a change. If you don't want to be a part of the change, that's fine. It's your prerogative. But don't knock down people who do. That's all I'm saying. And for the women who have been putting their comments and who feel discouraged because of the negative insults, and I mean seriously, some really bad insults. I mean, why would you call somebody who's making a statement or making an opinion, why would you call her a whore? Why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense. So what can I say? All I know is that the same way men have been hurt and financially strapped, the same way women have. I remember when women were marrying black men who came from wherever they came from. And as soon as that 6 years was up, or whatever that period was that they needed to be married for, that black man would demand 50% of her house and chip. and they would have to remortgage, put themselves in debt in order to pay off that husband. You had men who used to come into women's homes who had their own home and rip it down because they knew that by ripping it down, they could say that they did some major works on the house and could get money from the woman because of the major works that they did, whether the major works were effective or not. So, you know, and we have been taken for a ride. Are we like you? We have been through the bloody mill. A lot of women have been through the mill with black men, and yet we are still there. Yeah, we might cuss a little bit because we're hurt and we're angry, but so what? And I was thinking, you know, I know you guys probably don't even watch Love Island, but I was watching Laura last night and she was having a go at Wes. Now, Laura's white, Wes is black or mixed race, right? And she poured ice cream in his face because she was upset with the way he was flirting with another woman in there. And she really gave him a telling off in no certain terms. Okay, she didn't scream and shout, but her behaviour was aggressive. God forbid if that was a black woman who had thrown cream over his face or had challenged him the way that she did. What is it about white women that they can get away with pulling you in order and you resent it when a black woman does it? Because that's what this is about. It's about resenting a black woman saying anything. And your heart is so black, you don't even see it. And it's a shame because I don't know where it's coming from. It's almost like you've been programmed because it's not normal behaviour. Anyway, I've gone on enough with this video. I think this is really the last one on the series because it is getting a bit exhausting trying to raise the dead and they don't want to be raised. So anyway, I'm not giving up on my black man. I love him to death. So hey, there will be some women like some of those people who responded who have really given up because of the insults and because of the abuse. And I see with them. But, you know, I believe in the good of man. And I know that I know good men. I know them firsthand. Good, solid, black men. Buloof! That's all I've got to say.